Hey everybody, it's Mike. Welcome back to the channel. So back with just a quick update on the Bismarck Palm that had the spear pull. Just kind of wanted to update on what's going on. The crown is still open. I have put about 4 applications of hydrogen peroxide down the crown since I did that video, since the spear pulled. But I wanted to show you, this frond actually has improved. It's actually fanned out a little bit more. It was looking worse. The tips still look a little scraggly, but down here the color's looking good and everything. The old growth is still hanging on and not showing any signs of wilting or dying off. So I think, so obviously there's still some energy in there, and hopefully just keeping it dry for the rest of the winter. I don't expect a spear to come out of there until at least, well into spring or early summer. It's probably going to take several weeks of warm weather to kind of trigger that growth again. But, as long as this is looking okay, as long as this is actually improving, that's a good sign. So it should be all right. And next week we're going to be getting a pretty good freeze. So pretty much all this stuff, the Washingtonia, the other larger Bismarckia, my smaller Bismarckia seedlings there, and maybe the windmill palm too, I might just take into the house. These smaller pots, the 2-gallon Washingtonia, I'm going to pack as many of those as I can to my small greenhouse. I still have the stand-up greenhouse I've had in previous videos. It's a little beat up, but it still works. And but I have all these new transplanted seedlings, and so the larger pots take up a lot more area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack my greenhouse as much as I can, bring the larger stuff inside, and then I might just go ahead and outfit the back of my pickup as a cold frame again, like I did a couple years ago. Just put some C9 lights in there and just crack open the window. I can run an extension cord out into the outlet here at the house and create a nice little cold frame for it. So that's probably what I'll do with anything that doesn't fit in the house or into the greenhouse. And but it's going to get, I think, around 12 degrees Fahrenheit for the low one night, 17 degrees for the low the next night, and both those days aren't going to get above freezing. So it's going to be at least 48 hours of sub-freezing temperatures. So yeah, Bismarcks wouldn't really do so well. Now, I have put the lights right up against the crown to help them out a little bit because it's been wetter. We've had some wet, cold days, and I was actually out of town for a couple days, and it was during that time, and I came back and they still look okay. They still look like they're doing all right. Highs in the low 40s Fahrenheit, lows around freezing, so they're still doing all right. And even the young ones, that spear right there is not looking all that great, but it still looks like it's doing all right. Older growth looks good, and trying to keep the lights as close to the crowns there, to where the new growth comes out. So I don't know if that's helping, but I think it's at least doing something, hopefully. But yeah, other than that, everything's still, still looking all right. And so what I'll do is I'll give you an update when I finally decide what I do with everything during this upcoming freeze. Hopefully the extent of the low temperatures, maybe, they adjust it all the time, so maybe they'll start adjusting it up, but it could also go the other way. Got all these Bermudana here too, Sable Bermudana and Pindo seedlings. So yep, we'll see what happens, but I just want to kind of give you guys a quick update on the Bismarck because it's still hanging on, and like I said, there's some improvement there. It does look still looks a little bit kind of soggy in there, but I don't know, it should be fine. But I have been keeping it inside at night. I do bring it out during the day when it is sunny. But we have had days of rain where I just leave it inside, and you can tell the silver's kind of starting to fade a little bit, versus these two here. So definitely needs to get as much sun as possible, but at night it goes inside so it doesn't get all that morning dew and moisture, because that'll get back into the crown and it's just going to cause more problems. So anyway, that's about it for this update. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one.